Holy cow.
Welcome. Happy holidays, you guys. Welcome to the Macro Chat live show. And we already see AD, Auda's here, Barry's here, Elisa's here, Juan's here. Oh, JR, woohoo! He put an image in today. Yes, for today. I'm so excited. We have amazing, beautiful images for everyone is going to vote on. So, yes, we are ready for the holidays, kind of, sort of, no?
Yeah, it's the holidays. I told you, it's been crazy around here. We had power outages and, yep, it's the holidays when everything starts going like upside down in my world. So.
And I have to laugh because it's not that I'm laughing because
It's not that you're laughing with me. It's that you're laughing at me. I get it.
No. I'm laughing because it's so ironic. So you know what I say? Hey, Baz, this is actually apple juice.
Holy cow.
Look at it.
That's a big apple teeny.
No, I don't. It doesn't have alcohol in it because it's too early in the morning, but I wanted to do fun.
No, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Can you do an apple teeny? I didn't even think so.
Yes.
You know what?
That's a thing.
I may do it. I didn't know that.
You're not up on the martinis? My God, apple teenies. Yeah, that's huge. It's a big thing.
Oh my gosh. And look, it's gold. The grandkids love apple juice and it's all gold. So I said, hey, it's perfect. I'm going to do some apple juice. Yeah, I think if I had a apple teeny or whatever by the end of the show, we would be like, woo!
My favorite apple alcohol drink is one called apple pie.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
And a lot of people probably wouldn't know what that is unless you're from the South a little bit, because apple pie is a moonshine.
Oh.
And it's basically made with apples, cinnamon, and 150 proof alcohol, all boiled, like not boiled, but cooked together. You don't boil it because if you boil off the alcohol. But yeah, you steep it for a really long time. The cinnamon sticks, and we made it one year, and it tastes like apple pie. I mean, you drink it and it's like just like apple pie, except for you have a glass of it and you pass out. So.
And Catherine's here. She's from down south. Catherine, you heard of apple pie?
Oh, Catherine's heard of apple pie. She knows what apple pie is. She's from the South. She has to know what apple pie is all about.
Oh my gosh, How fun. Well, anyways, happy holidays to all of you, whatever you celebrate. I've got Kevin Santa hat on. This is too much fun. And give AD a shout out, you guys.
I decorated the house.
He's done. He decorated the house. Isn't that awesome?
Oh my gosh, Catherine, are you kidding me? You've never heard of apple pie. I mean, not apple pie like Grandma used to make, but apple pie moonshine? Really?
That Grandpa used to make.
We were on tour with the band, and we were doing a show with Lee Bryce. And we hung out on his tour bus after the show, and his fans love to send him apple pie moonshine. There's no Barry. There's no lumps in it. no apples. No apples are harmed in the making of apple pie. But if you've ever had, I like the there's a running joke in my family, Catherine, that my mother-in-law brings me every year these at Christmas time and Thanksgiving time, wherever we get together. And I miss them because we're not getting them right now. But here in the Northeast, they make these little apple pies. They're like little guys, like about this big, right? Yummy. And she'll bring me like 6 of them. And she'll be like, there's your breakfast for the next week. Because I made a joke one time that the apple pie doesn't last because I have apple pie for breakfast, which I'm not joking. I do. It's like a good energy thing in the morning with my coffee, and so now I get the apple pie breakfasts brought to me once in a while. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool. My sister makes an amazing apple pie.
Yep.
Ooh. The hubby, my brother-in-law is like a chef, and my sister does the sweets. So boy, when we go over there, it's like yummy.
One more question for you while we're talking about that, and when we'll get to the show. This is holiday times, you got to talk about these things. Has anybody out there ever had mock apple pie?
Mock,
M-O-C-K, apple pie.
M-O-C-K. No, I know I haven't.
So this is a poor person's
Ice cream.
apple
Look
pie.
at Catherine. She says no ice cream with the question mark or whatever.
We always have ice cream with our apple pie for sure.
Oh, okay.
So mock apple pie, if you look it up on the interwebs, is made with Ritz crackers, and there are no apples in this pie at all. But when I was a kid, my grandmother made it all the time because we were poor and she couldn't afford to get the apples and all that kind of stuff. So she made it. It used to be on the back of Ritz cracker boxes called mock apple pie. And it tastes just like apples, but there's no apples in it. I think that's where my love of apple pie came from. Because then when I finally, grew up enough that I bought a real apple pie, I was like, wow, this is really amazing. But
this is so cool.
Yeah, it's not like the McDonald's apple pies, right? So
yeah, really.
But mock apple pie was a thing, and their big selling point for Ritz crackers was the fact that this did not have any apples in it, but still tasted just like an apple pie. It had the same consistency, everything to it. So
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Crazy stuff.
Hey, yeah, sounds good. All right, slurp.
Barry's all about, he's got a fetish with you and drinking stuff, I think. I don't know about that, Barry.
It's a thing between him and I. We've started that from the beginning.
Gotcha.
It was a lot of fun. It still is, even though it's not real for me anymore because I kind of I don't like to drink in the middle of the day. So
no day drinking.
So, hey, you guys, I want to say a couple announcements before we get rocking and rolling. So our next show, it would have been December 24th, but that's Christmas Eve. Hey, everybody in the chat, I'm curious, do you celebrate Christmas in the Eve time or Christmas Day? I'm always curious about that. My best friend has for years done Christmas Eve, and I thought that was kind of weird. And then I realized a lot of people do that.
Celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve?
Yes, they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. It's like like their whole family.
Yeah. So yeah, our family always gets together Christmas Eve. This is a big contention thing this year because we don't get together. No one's getting together this Christmas Eve.
Neither us either. But I'm still curious.
Yeah, but we always get together and have a big meal. We host it at different houses, so we get to go to each family's house every other year or so. And on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, we go to Danny's parents, and the immediate family, like her brother and her brother's daughter and wife, they all come there with Danny's mom and dad and me and her. It's just a small get together for exchanging of gifts, and we have another dinner there. But we always have the big family Christmas party, as we call it, the night before. And then the thing on Christmas Day is more of a quiet celebration sort of thing. Yeah.
See, Kathleen says both. Barry says yes, both. Jan says both. We've got some partying people here. That's awesome. Yeah. So I used to hang out with the family, her family, on Christmas Eve, and we only just do Christmas Day, and then another we do in the beginning of December, we do one family, we head out to Solvay, but everything's closed now, so we can't do it. But normally that's what we do, the first, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I think before
Christmas night and day. Yes, he's in Spain. Hey, my father's Spanish. People don't know that I'm a half-breed.
When I was a kid, we only did Christmas Day with the family.
But
then,
exactly.
Danny's family sort of started the tradition of doing the big Christmas Eve party, and we have a big we have drink and eat and food fights and play cards and do all sorts of crazy stuff. It's just a big family fun get together. But
oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it says then Baz does celebrating having leftover turkey for a weekend. Oh, into the new year. Oh, you know what we do? Do you guys celebrate New Year's? Now, in the back of the days, I used to do New Year's, but now we go and camp and go to Ocotillo Wells and take our RV, and I photograph sunsets, and my son and them do the writing and all this kind of stuff. But yeah. I always used to fall asleep until we started doing it. But yeah, happy. Let's talk about 2021, you guys. Mark your calendars. But anyways, just before I started talking about that, so we're going to cancel the 24th, obviously, because look at all of you guys are going to be partying and have, well, I don't know if you're going to be going with your family, but anyways, we should just
Janice, what we should do is we shouldn't cancel. We should just put up a Yule log with Christmas songs and playing, and we'll just let that run. Yeah, we can do that.
I want to do that.
We could do that.
Yeah.
And you could just have that going in your house if you want to. So we all feel.
Gosh, how
and that would leave a chat window open for everybody. So if you have your phones and stuff with you, you could actually, we could just, we're not going to have a show, but you can just, there'll be Christmas music and there'll be a Yule log and we'll have a chat window open so everybody can say, hey to everybody and Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you want to do. We can do that.
Oh, good. AD, the producer rocks because I would never know how to do that. So, okay, you guys, that sounds so cool. We'll just do that for you guys with some Christmas music and have some fun. I want to tell you, though, to mark your calendars because in 2021, we start off the new year with Anne Belmont.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I've already got her stuff ready to put on my website.
Cool.
So January 7th at 1 p.m., mark the calendars. Anne's going to be on. It's going to be a blast. I'm so excited. We've worked really hard to get her on because she's such a busy woman. And I got a super secret, which I'm really excited. So February, normally I wouldn't tell you guys, but I got to tell you my story. So I saw this man, Ben Tuxworth, and he was doing macro kiwi shots, UV kiwi shots on YouTube. And I was like, man, that is cool. I'm going to ask him if he would be on the show. And he said, sure, I'll be on the show. And I'm like, score for February. And because I haven't really asked very many people lately. I got to get back in that mode,
Right.
And so then he told me the founder, Sam Granger, would like to be on the show too, which I was like, score, because we're going to show you Adapt Deluxe. And it is really, really cool for macro photographers. So I am anybody that wants to get up close. So it is a huge honor, you guys. We're going to have them. I loved it when we had Rick Littlefield, the developer of Zerine Stacker.
I was going to say, Janice, I wonder, and this just popped in my head. So not to interrupt, but I wonder how everybody feels, or even you feel, about maybe having a show dedicated to a piece of equipment like that, where they could, the person who comes on can demonstrate some stuff. We can show some photos taken with the equipment and like a sponsored show. We'd have to talk it over with the people that we have on the show, but that way, we could introduce some new tech equipment to people too. So,
well, from what they were saying, I'll just tell you, Sam has they have something coming out, and he said he would be happy to share it to all of you guys on the show before it actually comes out.
Oh, cool.
I'm like, yeah, okay. Doesn't that sound like
awesome.
Fun? Yeah, I'm super excited about that. So yeah, this is so cool. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to share images that people have submitted, and all of you guys are going to, we're going to give them a $100 gift certificate. If you weren't watching the last show, AD is pitching in 50, I'm pitching in 50, and you guys can win. It's just all about fun and giving. So please remember to try to stick around if you can. And if you have to leave, because I'm going to share the images twice, and then at the end, we'll go through them one more last time really quick. There's not that many, and then you guys can pick, okay? Let's see. Let's do the sponsor before we dive in.
Sure.
And then I want to share my screen too.
All right.
Hey, are you ready to focus on your dream of photographing with a purpose? Is it finally time for you to make a difference in our world with your 1,000 words?
Sweet. We can help. Get started and register for SJP membership program at sullivanjphotography.com/SJP membership program. Set your goals and complete them.
Hey,
Hey,
is
I
that
wanted to wake
promo
you guys
new?
up.
Hey,
It's time to wake up.
hey.
And then actually, you know what we're going to be doing in the equipment segment? We're going to be doing sales, but I want to share my sale because I think it rocks. Could you share my screen, AD, real quick before
I
we
have no
go in?
idea how to do that, Janice. You should have let me know earlier in the week.
And then on that, I don't know if I could do it in the chat, but I have a link to this. I'm going to share with this to you guys. It's the first time I've ever doing it. It's a 12-day of Christmas, and from the 13th to the 24th, I'm having up to 95% off of all my photography building products. That, you know, I have things where you have goals, you set them, and then I'm also having freebies. Now, some of you guys that are in the inner circle, you already got these things. So if you're an inner circle member, you already have it. But those of you that are not, then I would definitely sign up for that because I wanted to do something fun this year, and I love the 12th day of Christmas. I true love, you know, that
Janice
song.
is so nice with this kind of stuff. Guys, if you're already in this and you're taking advantage of it, please share the link around with your friends and help Janice out as much as you possibly can. She won't say that, but I will say that for you guys. And if you're not taking advantage of it, come on, 95% off. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm signing up as soon as we're done. So
thank you. Well, I'm gonna whenever during the see, this is what I'll share down in here. So, you know, portfolio. If you go there, you could see the latest products. It's only, and each thing drops for 24 hours. That's it. And then a new thing comes up. I'm making it fun.
sweet.
So it will only be on sale for 24 hours. That's it. And then a new thing will drop. And then if you want VIP access, that means that we will definitely make sure that you get to it. But anybody on my email list will get this. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And as we're going, AD, we can come back to us. But as we are chatting, maybe you could put that link in the chat.
Was that in the show notes?
Yeah, but we don't have to write this.
I can dig it out. I just don't have it on me immediately, but that's no problem. I'm ambidextrous. I can find things and do things and
so
look at show notes and all that kind of stuff.
While AD's doing that, I'm going to talk about, again, what we're doing now is we're going to look at some images. I'm going to cut them in half. So we have 12 images. I'm going to do 6, and then we're going to look at equipment stuff in 6.
I got to laugh. I would clip this and show it to you guys, but I can't because I don't have a way to do that right now. But it says, Janice on Wednesday at 1:27 p.m. Hey, AD, here's the show notes for tomorrow. That's it. She never sent me a link.
Oh, I thought I did.
Didn't send me anything. Nothing.
Oh my gosh, I will get on there. Let me see if I can do the show notes. Oh my God, I'm such a dork. My brain goes a mile a minute. So yeah, so bad.
And for you guys keeping track at home, that's 60 miles an hour. So just did the math for you there. Mile a minute.
Mile a minute.
60
Over
miles an
mile
hour.
a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, as we are looking at the images, what you're going to do is you're going to choose the one towards the end that gives you the best holiday spirit within yourself. Okay, you guys. So that's what I want you to do as we're looking at it. AD, what I thought we could do is just look at things that we really liked about it. And if you guys are here, you know, share how you shot it or whatever, or your inspiration. I would love to know about it too. It would be really great to just find out why you took the shutter, you know, push the shutter button or whatever. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I feel like we don't have tons of images. It's not like we're just going to, but it is 122. So we do have to kind of roll. We can't be staying on one image. We're not critiquing, no feedback, nothing.
No, nothing. We're not going to say a darn thing. We're just going to look at it. We're going to stare at it for 4 or 5 minutes. We're just going to stare at it. No one's going to say anything. We're going to be really quiet. Just see.
No,
We're just gonna see how it comes out. All right.
That's
switching over.
hilarious. Okay.
This is the
So here's
feedback
the
loop.
first
So
one. Yeah. So this is the first one, you guys, as I'm logging into my other accounts. And yeah, so this is Baz. I really love it. It looks huge. It looks like it's in a store.
it's like a vertical panel, and I think that's cool because it because it makes it look that much taller because of the format that it's in.
Yeah.
But this always, this just screams that Macy's department store kind of Christmas giant holiday display things. I mean, I'll tell you what, you can say what you want about New York City or the people of New York City, but whenever I go to New York City during this time of the year and it's all set up for Christmas, there's no way that you cannot be in the mood.
Yeah.
For the Christmas holiday. It is ridiculous.
Well, they even rocked that Macy's parade too, which I'm sure they didn't do this year, but that's
gonna be a quiet Christmas this year, and it's probably not a bad thing. We can use for some reflection and that kind of stuff, and hopefully everybody will be here for the next one. That's what really counts about staying home and being quiet for this one, right?
You're right. Why not? This one is this is from Bats too.
Like
see, that one's beautiful. Look at the Santa.
It's nice and muted.
I actually have a Santa like that. I definitely enjoy Santas.
That's got a nice vintage look to it, don't you think? Like the colors, like and everything are muted, and I like that kind of just lends to the vintage kind of look for me.
Yeah, Victorian or
Yep.
Or, okay, now that I've done this, I can get back into the show. I wanted to give you guys my link. It's important.
It's important to send the show notes so that the producer can have the link ready for you.
I know. So bad. But you know what? You rock. You have to deal with me. But yeah, this is great, Baz. Let's see what he says.
I like them both.
The other shot was a vertical panel, and then this 10 feet tall. Holy crap.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Yep.
That is huge. Yep. Okay, so let's go down. Let me get Lightroom.
And this one, you're selective focusing on the Santa.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good, man. I like it.
And then here is his last one.
Well, there's a classic.
I love this. It's with all the background. It's so pretty.
Yep.
Totally reminds me of Christmas.
Good composition, too.
Yeah. Nice rule of thirds, Baz. It's beautiful. Very nice with the Christmas tree. I like it. All right. So we have, okay. Now, Ada, I think this is yours. You were going into the color thing. Now, I could be wrong, Ada. Tell me if I'm wrong. But, yeah. So he did this one, which is really cool. And then here's another one with which is a lot of fun because it has cool. All the colors, you know? I like that. Good. And I like the way the top just feels like it's melting away.
Yeah, the traditional holiday colors, really, the red, the green, and gold. That's really awesome.
Yeah. So different, huh?
I think what's nice about this is it's very universal. So it just doesn't mean Christmas. It doesn't just mean Hanukkah. It's just holiday festive, I think. And so it's covering a lot of bases.
Mm-hmm.
And still being a little abstract at the same time, which is awesome. I like it.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Cool.
Creativity is king.
Yes. So here we go. This is the last one for right now, and then I'm going to share some more.
Okay.
And so this one is from Elise, and she has others. But we're only going to show one right now. Isn't that cute with the Coca-Cola? And that bear looks like it's cross-eyed. So cute.
Well, if you see polar bears when they look at you straight on, they do look a little cross-eyed, but
I didn't know that.
They're still very, very, very not cross-eyed. But
you
they
know
look
you know what I love about this one? It is so cute. And then she's got the little reindeer peeking in like peekaboo.
Yep.
What is
I'm a photo bomber.
Photo bomber. Very cute, Elise. I love it.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, very cool. Okay, so let's go back to
We're just missing
us.
jingle bells. We need some jingle bells in here.
I know, huh? We need some jingle bell music. Let me get rid of this because we're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple different equipment times. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually just look at some sales right now.
Oh, nice, Elise.
Yeah, so let's go and check out this screen right here. And because it is a sale, like I like sales, obviously, right? That's why I shared mine. And then here's some sales that I wanted, that I popped up. But there's a couple of these that I really like. Now, AD, don't you have, where'd my mouse go? Don't you have this right here? It's not NovaFlex, but
yeah,
you do have
I
the
have
bellows,
I have
right?
the vintage Minolta one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
like that.
bellows.
Yes.
So much fun. And like you can take pretty much any film lens with a mirrorless camera and just go nuts with it. I mean, I have a 135 millimeter that works great on it. I have a 50 millimeter Minolta lens that works great on it. You can get them, those bellows, you can get them specifically for your camera, and you don't have to spend that money. That's a lot of money. My bellows cost me $40. So
yeah. Well, what I liked here too,
eBay is your friend, and sometimes with that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, it's crazy. What I see the Samsung, this one, I like. Okay, so I had in our professional macro group, I had someone saying, can we use like filters and I said, yeah, as long as you get up close. I don't like telephotos in there. And me and Elise and a couple others, we removed those images because sorry, this is what we do here in this group. And so I saw this. So any of you guys want to get into macro with your phone, here's, this one's on sale. This is 129, and I don't know if it's good or not because I don't have it. I'm just saying I've always heard about Olo clips, and one of our members had an Olo clip and she loved it. So that's why I'm sharing that with you. So
I do want to tell you guys, the new cameras on new phones. So the Pixel 4 and Pixel 5, and then obviously the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 11. Those are just the major ones, but Samsung and everybody else is kind of keeping up. Don't need any adapters. They are dual lens cameras, and they have a zoom lens on them for zooming far away. But what they don't tell you that you can do with it is you can actually zoom in and do macro shots with those and get full resolution photos without any digital upscaling. So normally the way that cell phones used to work was when you'd zoom in on something, they'd use a digital algorithm to make it bigger, and then you'd get the picture and it'd look like all pixely and crappy. Now what they do is they have two lenses. They have a telephoto lens and they have a wide angle lens in the same camera. That's why your phones show that they have two different lenses on them. And as you zoom in with it, it switches the lens to the one that does the telephoto. Those telephoto lenses are also macro lenses. So they will focus super close up. Like I just, I have this patch here that I can zoom in and see the individual weaving on this with my cell phone and take a full 12 megapixel or 20 megapixel photo with my phone. That's awesome. It's incredible resolution, and and it's optical, so it's not like digital, which is digital zoom is kind of sus, and it doesn't really it isn't all that great. But when you can get optical zoom on a phone that can do macro right in your pocket, it's pretty amazing. So.
Yeah, no, I think so too. And I'm going to share you guys what I'm going to be. I'll share with you guys in a little bit what I'm going to be evaluating. I'm going to do a review on something. This looks like it doesn't really show the difference. Oh well. Well, if any of you guys have any other sales or anything like that, share with us. I just did macro. Oops, I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah, a lot of the
Macro.
companies were doing the Black Friday thing. They started a week early this year.
Oh, really?
So if you guys are looking for deals like outside of the holidays, obviously if you're buying for somebody else, you're buying really late right now. So you're probably going to pay pretty good. If you're buying for yourself, I would highly suggest you save your Christmas pennies that you have and wait until January, because unbelievable, but after Christmas, the prices all drop back down. So they kind of usually go up right around this time, because I know people are like struggling to buy gifts for people and last minute ideas. You see the prices go up. But yeah, next year though, put it on your calendars. Next year be the same thing. They're doing Black Friday and Cyber Mondays. They do a week early now. So you don't have to wait till Black Friday. You can just start looking online and getting the deals.
That's cool. That's cool. Let's share some more images. Let's do that. Let's go and share.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Ooh,
somebody got their star filters out.
She rocks on that. She does such great work on that. Ooh, I love that. Very
it's great
cool.
for holiday photos. The star filters.
Oh my gosh.
They're absolutely fabulous for this
I
sort of stuff.
love the rainbow. Do you like that too? The rainbow?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The star filter.
Oh, but the filter makes it all funky too, like that. I didn't know that it did. Like
it makes any light source basically turn into a nice, star like that.
Yeah. I like the colors. Okay, and then this one. Oh, this is good. Pretty.
The holly leaves. Yep.
Yes, very pretty.
It's one of my favorite things about the holidays. We used to have a couple at our old house. We had a couple of holly bushes. We don't have any here. But really cool thing about them is that if you have a holly bush and it doesn't have any berries on it, you probably have a male holly bush.
You are so
and they actually come in male and female. So if you don't have a male and female, you don't get berries on your holly bush, just so you know. Or you might if a bee comes along and does the job. But generally you want to put a male and a female together and you'll have berries, and one will have look awesome. So we used to have that at our old house, but we don't have them here. So.
Oh, really? Yeah, those are gorgeous. Very, very pretty.
Well, we're not done planting around this house yet. She's got it pretty well decked out. The inside of the house is known as Plantasia, by the way, just so you know. Not Fantasia, but Plantasia, because there's so many plants in this house. It's ridiculous. I should just take you on a plant. She must have like 30 orchids in this house. 30 orchids.
Oh. Yeah. Must be nice, because I kill them all. Ooh, now look at how cute. And I love this. Look at how cute that is. The little drummer boy or whatever. Yep. And because I love the lights and everything. But I remember making these back in the days.
Yep, you got it.
So cute. Very, very cute. A nice Christmas ornament, and it's so clean compared to mine.
Right? How do you keep them looking like that over the years?
At least did the star filter, the UV filter. Janice, I've got one of those two-way macro focusing rails. Ooh,
cool.
Yes, I've always wanted one of those. I only have one, and I would love to have a two-way for sure. The guys in the pro group are amazing macro photographers. Yes, with their phones and clips. That's in our Facebook group. Yes, There's some really good ones. Very nice, Elise. So cute. Okay, so this one is from Debbie, and Debbie was saying that she has a doctor's appointment, so she might not be at the show at the moment. She's going to try to get the tail in.
I love those cookies.
I left hers for towards the end. Oh yeah, isn't that cute? 'Tis the season. Very, very
like
cute.
Chocolate truffle cookies.
Yeah. Exactly.
I used to eat those till I got really fat. Now I don't get cookies anymore. I'm not allowed. So.
Oh, even during the holidays,
nope,
AD, you can't have a cookie.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll live through this image.
I saved my one for the apple pie. That's my dessert.
The apple pie. Yep. The apple pie. And look at how pretty this one. I like how she did the bokeh on that.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yep.
She did a really good job on this one.
Very nice. Like the colors, everything about that. It's just now how you got numbers on these? How are
I'm gonna
people
do
gonna
numbers.
know? Okay.
Oh, I'm going to do numbers towards
Okay.
the end.
Okay,
I'm just
gotcha.
letting them see it now to like get the feel of it.
Gotcha.
And then you guys we'll go through them with the numbers, and you write
Cool.
your number down in the chat, and AD and I will pick out the one that has the most numbers. There's no ties though. You guys can't do that to us.
I love how she's like, I'm over here running all the video stuff. I love how she's like, AD will keep track of that with me. No, I won't. I'm not counting numbers.
Well, you know what's so funny is that I'll do it, and then you're going to correct me. That's what
Okay.
That's just the fact of it all.
I don't even have a piece of paper here or a calculator or nothing. I don't know how
I
you're.
do. I have it. I have it already. Well, I had it
It's
already.
completely digital area right now. I don't.
Yeah, no, I had it.
All right.
Okay, so then here is the last image. And again, we'll go through all of
that's
them.
cool.
And this JR, isn't this cute? Look at Santa holding on.
I can't voice my opinions on my personal favorites because I don't want to sway anybody's judgment.
Yeah, no, we can't do it because AD and I, unless there's a tie, then you and I will break the tie. How's that one?
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
we could do that.
Sure.
So yeah, this one's cute. A nice bokeh too. Bokeh is such a great holiday shoot.
Yep.
Button. So and then I did
Like the blue representing like the sky in the background.
Yeah.
The colorization. Yeah, it's cool.
And if any of you guys are watching that don't know how to do bokeh, I just put out a video last week on how to shoot bokeh, the star,
Bokeh-licious.
and yes, and using like textures, like shooting textures, bokeh text, just adding it on for fun. So that's a cutie too. All right, you guys. So let's go to us, and I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to get it up so AD can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the screen. One of the guys, sometimes when you have a group, they'll just do whatever, and we have to like delete the images and whatever. So one guy, which was so nice, he, Elise, I'll tell you about it. Elise, I forget his name, but he messaged me on Facebook and he says, hey, I know you don't like tellies, but they're making these close-up lens to go on telephotos. So can I use that? And I said, yes, we understand that filters work because it's not like you're shooting far away, because what these filters do is bring you in. So anyways, long story short, it was funny that he had said that, because I said, sure, because this company connected with me and said, hey, would you mind testing this out? And I said, sure. So they're sending me this and a rail, and I will let you guys know how this works. But it's basically what I wanted. So here's like if you had to see how it says 200 millimeter? This is what I'm going to do. I asked for this. I have a 70 to 200, and I want to see what it does. So here is the image that's a 200, right? You're shooting that, and this is what it's supposed to do. Mm-hmm. So that's rocking it for especially someone like me. So here is the 200 from Ross. Remember Ross we tried to get him on the show, and yes. it failed. Yes, yes. But I still talk to Ross. We had a hard time with that. But look, what a difference with this. So to tell you the truth, the only reason why I said yes is because I knew Ross was part of this, and I said, okay, I will do it because I trust Ross, knowing that it's a good piece of equipment. So
I find it really interesting that these are coming back, because these were huge. Like, I have probably 6 sets of these.
Now I had them for this, like the regular, not tele lenses, like 200 millimeters. You know what I mean? It was like 50 millimeters. I had a bunch of those when I first started macro.
It's really interesting that they're making a comeback. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm happy, because a lot of times when I'm like, we just went to Sedona, and when I go to Sedona shooting, I'm doing landscape. Mm-hmm. But I'd love to have one of these if I see something very cool while I'm hiking and pop it on my lens and shoot it. Oh my gosh, I'm ecstatic.
So how, my question is, because I'm not sure if they operate like the same way as the vintage ones that I have do, but like the minimum focusing distance on a 70 to 200 millimeter lens is about what, 3 feet?
Yeah, something like that.
So does this reduce that to 3 feet, or just brings it in closer and you still have to be 3 feet away from your subject? And the reason why I ask is because I still think that that's a good thing, because a lot of times if you're filming like dragonflies or you're filming butterflies, you try to get within the 3 foot range and they're gone unless you're harming them in some sort of way or freezing them or something. Like they just don't want to hang out with you.
Right. You know what? And so Otto's close up. Yes, it is close up. It's not macro, but it is close up for sure. Yeah, you know, that's a great question, AD. And I think when I do the review, I will answer that for you.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
That's a great question. Yes, and it has adapters and everything like that. And they're also sending me a rail. But
nice.
Another thing, I'm so excited. I love to play. And then this one is what I wanted to share with you guys. This is what we're, let's see. Hello. Oh, hello. Enter. Here we go. So look, this is what we're having for on February, and then mid 2021 we'll have the founder of this. And what I like about this is what I had said was I so used to shooting with gels, and I have to, I use my big kahuna, like big, and I focus it all in, and it's a lot of work. And now they're finally because they didn't make anything for macro photographers, right? Mm-hmm. So they're finally starting to think about us, which is really cool. And see, they have all the colors. Look at this, has like a gel, it looks like, on it. See, see the gels?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Very cool.
Maybe I know. I might have to say, can I just try that out?
This macro photography thing might catch on at some point in time.
I know. But yes, look, see, now available for pre-order. Maybe this is what he's going to share with us. I'm not sure, but he says they do have in the works. But this company is really, really cool. So, and it's, they have great products, especially for us macro photographers. And I'm excited to be able to, they're from England, they're English. So that's why it's so cool that we have this show later now, so they can come on in with us.
Cool.
But yeah. So let's go ahead and go back to us. I just want to share that with you. As my hat's not falling. Kevin has a better hat than mine, because I remember one year my hat was all tweaked. So let's see. We should go over. Okay, it's time to judge, you guys. AD, what did you want to share with it? Share your image.
Oh, it's not the image that I'm going to share with you guys.
Yeah.
It's actually a program. I'm going to try to share it. You should be able to see that right now.
Yes.
This is a preview version of Luminar AI, and this they've completely rewritten the program, and it's got a couple of key features that I just want to point out that would be great for macro shooters. This is set up. You can do landscapes, you can do macro, you can do portraiture on it now. It's got a bunch of portraiture stuff built into it, but for the macro photographer, it's got some super powerful tools right in the essentials kit that I wanted to show you guys. One of them is a composition AI. So if you're wondering about, is my composition good? Could it be better? You can just ask the old AI, and AI will automatically make the change to your image so that you can see a new version of your image. Now, you don't have to go with that. If you don't like it, you can say, I'm not really into that one, and try something else. So
wow.
The other thing that's nice about it is that it also has an enhanced AI feature, which is as simple as editing your photo, is moving a slider and changing it from a dull, I went to take the photo, yes, there was sun, and then the minute I snapped the photo or I got the focus right, the sun went out. So I didn't get that nice exposure.
Right.
Let me bring the sun back a little bit there.
That's beautiful.
And then you also have Structure AI, which is a smart, and you can, if you want to soften the image a little bit more, we can make the background softer. So now we've got a nice soft background. And then you can add, if you want to get in close and you want to add details, because you know how if you're doing macro stuff and you want to see details, they've also made the program a lot faster now. It's much more faster. This is a contrast detail slider. It does not add noise. It does not, but it makes things sharper and more defined by using micro contrasts. And then they also have the traditional sharpening tool here, which is also AI controlled as well. So you can see all of the detail here in the wing really start to pop. And if you look at a before and then an after, there's quite a difference there. Just in the
Very cool. I'm looking on my laptop.
If you look just at the hair follicles here on the back of the butterfly, and you look at the before, it's quite nondescript, but the after, you can see them all pop in there nicely. So it's a really solid program. It's quite fast now. It does have a cataloging program built into it as well. The other feature that it has that's kind of cool is it's got these really amazing templates that they have, and you can literally add like skies and all sorts of things. If you do any landscape stuff, or maybe you're not great at landscape and you want to be better, they have these beautiful templates built in for color. It's absolutely like crazy creative. Yeah, and then you don't have to use like all of that color. You can just basically mix in what you want.
Right.
And change it the way that you want to. So say the greens are too popping here and we want the pink to really be the standout here. I have a slider control between those two presets that I can adjust. And there's so many, I mean, this has been the first like presets that I've seen that I actually like. Like here's some, let's look at the artistic ones here. So they have some really nice, like a little bit muted in the background, or in some of these, you don't even have to go by what they say. You just
oh yeah, for sure. I agree. Like sometimes you say, oh, it's a landscape. Oh, it only goes for landscape. No, throw it on your macro image. You'd be surprised. Right. And sometimes it's like, wow, that looked good. I like that. That's exactly what I needed.
There's one more feature I want to show you, and not sure where my photos went that were in here. So just give me a second. These are the catalog photos.
Well, while you're looking, Baz says, can't tell if there was noise using the magnifiers. Well, I will definitely pay attention to see if I get more noise using that adapter. I will do that also. Right. And then Elise says Adapt Deluxe is amazing. Yeah, yes. You know what? I love the wires and all that. Oh my God, to be able to move everything. Right. Too much fun. Yeah, right. Too much.
Hold on 1 second there. I'm almost there. Well, just gonna get just a landscape photo and show you like what the incredible what it can do.
Well, I was playing with Photoshop. The landscape in Luminar is cool, but I was playing with so I have an adventurer Facebook group. Those are people that want to be adventurous and go for it, right? So I went on their live because for Christmas, I like to just jump onto Facebook Live, and I was sharing with them the new Facebook sky replacement. And I know we're a macro, but some of you guys like landscape also, and that thing rocks because it gives you all of the, not only is it's perfect when it comes to masking, but it gives you all the layers so you can manipulate all the different layers that it took to make that. I'm like, wow. So people are just really rocking on their software to make sure that you guys, they got to step up to the plate. And I like that.
So if you just look at the clouds that you see here in the sky, right? Kind of bland.
Yes.
And I can just go, whoop, and suddenly I have feathered clouds in the background out of nowhere. Yeah.
I love Luminar.
This has an incredible,
I like that one.
Incredible ability to augment the sky with, give it a
very cool
to load in here.
Ooh, look it.
So even through the trees, it's changing the sky. So right through the trees. So there's
that's what's cool too. They do the same thing. So look at the foreground. So if you changed
Yep.
You change your background, your foreground changes also, which that's what I loved in Photoshop. Very cool. I love Luminar too. I mean, I like them all. That's the problem.
So this is their brand new suite. And I don't know if, Janice, when you used it before, like the erase tool, one of the things that we use a lot. Oh, it brought back all my other photos. There they are. So the erase tool we used the erase tool to remove things, and it would make a new layer on the item when we edited it, right? It would leave this layer. That's no longer the case. Erase is now just a straight up tool, and you no longer have to erase it on a layer. So if I want to take like maybe these two things out here, I can just say I'm done and erase, and it's much faster now. It doesn't create a new layer anymore, but we can also undo this if we decide we made a mistake, which you couldn't do that before. You'd have to erase a whole layer, and you'd have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Now, keep in mind, I'm encoding video and sending it out to YouTube and trying to do all this all at the same time. So
I was wondering if I did this, it would crash.
It does take a second to figure out, like, you know, in the water here, what I'm doing. So it's
always your shot. Beth says that it's not your
you go.
Photo shot anymore. Oh yeah, it is. You know what? Your shot is what you make it. See, this. Yeah, that's great. It went and cleaned it. So if you want to, this is such a great thing. So Baz has a good. Some people want their work like as you shot it.
Right.
And that's fine. That's fine. Some people will shoot for the artwork that's going to happen later on.
Yep.
And that's good too. So it depends on what you like.
I'm a person who likes to do both. So
me too. I was just going to say that. I like it both. It depends on the subject matter. For me, you know, it's like sometimes I just like, oh, I want to keep it this way, and sometimes I'm like, nope, this is all on my creative binge or whatever. So that's so funny. Okay, you guys, get ready. It's time. It's time to judge, and I'm going to pay attention to the chat as we will. Let me get off of this baby right here, and I'm going to get into Lightroom. We're going to go to number 1, and I'm just going to start paying attention. And you guys are going to pick, as I go, what ones that you like, okay? So this is number 1. Let me go over here. Here's 2. Here's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8. Hold on, I didn't have enough room here. 9, 10, 11, 12. Which one gives you the best holiday spirit? Put it in the chat now so we can vote. All right. I know we've got delays. I'll do it one more time. And I'm waiting for you guys just to put the numbers in there. You can vote for your own. I don't care. Just vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, just one number. Just one number.
There'd be one winner, right?
One winner. So one number on the chat, and I know it will be hard, but just do it, you guys.
Mm-hmm. It's a 9-way tie.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, so far. We got to get 1 to break it up. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those of you that are not, okay. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. Oh, Catherine retracted it.
Oh no.
Catherine, you're killing me. Okay, here.
Okay, Catherine rescheduled a 7.
That's hilarious. I love it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then let's go back to SAD so they can't see it anymore. All
You
right,
have 2 minutes to get your votes in. 2 minutes, kids.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see. Do I want to
1, 2,
quit?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people have voted, and I am in the chat as well. So I think I might be the 9th concurrent viewer. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Let me look at participants really quick.
Looks like 1. It looks like 3 has gotten
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, and you're in the chat. So we have votes from everyone who is here right now.
All right. So they have picked 3. Ta-da! Because that is the one that got 2. There's no ta-da-da! Congratulations to Baz! Woohoo!
Nice job, Baz.
You will get an email from me for a $100 gift certificate. Sorry, it's USD, so it's a little bit less for you. But Merry Christmas.
I think you can actually charge a UK. It's an Amazon gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you can charge a, or he can. Either way, it works. I know. So.
Okay. Well, I want to thank all of you guys who have put in images because I feel like it was just so much fun. And I'm glad that you guys really went for it. And thank you so much, you guys, for, voting.
Yeah.
This is cool. Oh, thank you. Look at Otto. That's cool. Yes. Happy holidays, man. This is a blast. I knew I would have good time. And I was worried that AD was not going to have electricity and I would be by myself and screw everything up. So yay. My wish came true.
We hired new squirrels and they're out there running on the wheel right now. So we're all set. We are just yards away from Niagara Falls where we get our power from.
Oh wow.
So every time we don't have power, I'm like, what, did they stop the falls or something?
You're like, we should be having electricity.
Merry Christmas, Jan.
Yes, Merry Christmas and congratulations, yes, Baz. And I want, if you like the show, give it a thumbs up. And definitely share it with your friends. It will be a month, but we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Me and AD want to thank you for being here. And let's see. Remember that January 4th is Ann Belmont. So put that in your calendar. It's Thursday, January 4th. And always remember that your 1,000 words does make a difference. Happy holidays.
Stay safe, everyone. Bye.